In ancient times, this sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has two things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams? Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending where you are. But most of all, good day. How you doing today? We're on Wednesday. It's the Lucky Miner Show, and it's a special one. Well, they're all special, of course, but hey, we're special because you're here, and it's special because we're getting really close to the Avatar Mint Day and also the raffle tickets day. So we're going to focus our stream today in all of those beans. And it seems that we've been raided by Alfdark. It's been quite some time, and it's good to see you here once again. So, greeting right now, all the raiders, Alfdark, thank you for joining in and thank you for tuning. So, we're saying that today it's going to be a special stream because we'll be talking all about the Avatar Mint, the Lucky Miners, and the raffle of the tickets because it's getting really, really close. So, before we get into all of that, we have to start with first things first. Yivish, how are you doing today?
Hello, Bruno. Hello, everyone watching. So, yeah, we're ready to mine. Are you ready to mine?
I'm always ready to mine, and I'm pretty sure everyone's also ready to mine. We'll be mining, we'll be giving some beans, and before we go into all of that, let's greet everyone and then let's run the tutorial because there's always someone new in here that does not know what the Pickaxe Master is about or does not fully understand the fully concept of what it is the Pickaxe Master, the Misty Mountain. So we'll be running a tutorial to explain just slowly to get you into where everyone is also. But before we do that, let's welcome and greet everyone that has joined us. We got Wicked YouTube, we've got 322 confirmed, and thank you for not warning us that the link was wrongly updated. Now it's good. If you go to the Discord, now you have the updated link. We've got also in here the Yokes on you. We've got Breezy75, Mika. We've got Phantom Rebel Crumb as well. Phil Coins. We've got Vel in the house. How you doing? Also, let me check here. We've got Nick Skull. We've got the Bit Fox. We've got Stealth, one of the earliest lucky miners as well, that joined the miner club. We've got Bamali over YouTube. We've got 322 confirmed again. Afsal, Peaky, Noble RK. We've got Job McGruff. We've got Mosquito, VFox, Escape Room Artist, Fred and Ferd, Sparky Snickle, the man himself, Alfdork. And we've got Huddle Hill, our dear Huddle Hill in here. And we've got Blue Tulip in the house, Ikion Art. Well, good evening, morning, afternoon, but welcome everyone, and let's get it started because time will be short today. I'm pretty sure with everything that we have to address to, everything that we have to talk. So let's get right onto it. Gibish, I'm going to give you all the pleasure to go through this tutorial that we have laid down to explain a little bit of what's happening in here in the Misty
Sure.
Mountain.
Sure. So, the game is barely simple. For now, let's just go get a pickaxe. So, first thing, you will need to buy a pickaxe. And right now, this is made that it will just give me a pickaxe. So, right now, I got a pickaxe. I can equip it if I want to. It looks cool. Um,
Our
and
first pickaxe.
Yep. And Odd will give us a quest to mine, but we definitely can mine anything. So there is 4 types of material in this mountain. There is sand, dirt, clay, gravel, and stone. And they are different in hardness. Harder the material will remove more health points from your pickaxe. So pickaxes have health points. So right now we have an iron pickaxe which has 5 health points, and I can allocate my pickaxe mining different kind of blocks, mineable blocks. So for example, right here is a dirt block. If I destroy it, it will remove 2 health points from my pickaxe. So it will be 3 left.
Not that you
And
completed the quest, but you can mine anything, right?
indeed, yep. And
Mm-hmm.
for example, I have 3 health left, so I could mine another 1 dirt, and then I would be left with only 1 health point in my pickaxe. Oh, I need to hit it.
And also, can you give us like what's the difference in terms of rewards? Is there anything tied up with those blocks as well?
Of course, sorry, my doggo.
Hi,
Um,
Sonar.
the harder the material, the bigger the chances of getting higher rewards. So yeah, I think that's the main loop. Um, but there is quite a lot of things that you can think of how to mine, and what is your strategy. And of course, this is also very related to the leaderboards. And
Hmm.
probably I'm not the best person to just know about the leaderboards. Bruno, you know much more deeper how it is and how it works. But overall, when you mine and get resources, you rank up in the leaderboard.
Okay,
Um,
I can take it from there. And well, I just get good at explaining because I have to repeat it over and over. And the first time I actually had to say it, it was a mess. But after just doing it a couple of times, you just go like, you access that file on the back on your back of your brain, and just goes like, okay, play. So what happens? This is a tutorial. The tutorial is supposed to help you to understand the game mechanics and how you play. Give us just played like the very first part. There's now you start to do the geology quest, and then he's going to ask you to do a couple of more things. He's going to reward you with more pickaxes, and you get to do all the tutorial quests from there, which basically gives you what you need to know on how to grab the materials and how to trade them back into the vault. So when you're done with that, you will have your inventory. So if Gibbous presses I and goes to that tab where you can see the collected resources from the game, you'll see that there is a lot of things that you will be storing in your inventory. At the end of your session, you'll be taking a screenshot and be posting it on Twitter, which, of course, all of this information is repeated a couple of times during the gameplay. So you'll be reminded to take a screenshot, which hashtags you need to use, because we will be using those hashtags to verify and to look up for your submissions. With that, once you complete your game session, you have mined, let's say, 5 silver nuggets, 1 golden nugget, you've mined 3 gold ores, and you got yourself a sapphire, for example. You take a screenshot, you post it, and the Pickaxe Master team will take note and update the leaderboard. With that, we'll be counting towards game sessions. So if you end your game session and you decided to play it again because I can do better, I can get more lucky than this, I have a different strategy, I'm going to do this differently, and you get yourself, for example, a result that is not higher, maybe there's no need to post it because it will not add up to the last result you posted. So you get to try it again. And now on this third time, you get an I score that's actually bigger than the first one you submitted. Then hell yeah, I'm going to post that because I'm going to rank up higher. So this is taking a screenshot per session. So we want to see who is the best miner per session. There's no way, at least for now, for us to have this sort of continuous leaderboard. Maybe in the future, depending on the type of metrics, depending on the type of tools that the Sandbox will provide to creators to be able to control, verify, check on, and depending on that, we might be able to do a continuation or get to more different type of leaderboards. But at this stage, this is what is possible. It's possible, and we will do it. So in a nutshell, this is how the mining leaderboards, and you might ask yourself, what are the mining leaderboards? The mining leaderboards, it's the feature that we have for the play to earn. Again, the Sandbox, it's in alpha stage. We've designed this game that will be probably real in a place and time that also the Sandbox might be close. I will not say the final. I think that the Sandbox will be a forever evolving platform, which is really good, and I like that approach, but it will need this certain feature to get this circular economy going live. So back again, until then, we'll have to adapt ourselves, and this is the way that we can do, is by taking screenshots and by posting them on the socials, which in this case will be Twitter, getting those hashtags, we'll be getting those I scores, we'll submit, we'll update the leaderboards, and you'll be able to see where you're ranked. There's going to be different type of leaderboards, and for you to access them, you're going to need at least one NFT, which is a pickaxe. So the pickaxe will grant you the access to the mining seasons. From them, we will have the beginner, we will have the general, and we'll have the master mining tier. There's 3. From those are like the general. And let's say that we have the wooden and the iron pickaxe for the beginner. We have the silver and the gold for the general that also gives access to the beginner. So it's like you're always getting more utility on it. And then lastly, you'll have the ruby and the diamond pickaxe and also the pickaxe pendant, which is also legendary asset. So epic and legendary gets you access to the massa mining tier. And of course, like following the same logic, it will grant you access again to the general and again to the beginner mining tier. Then there's going to be like a couple of mini tiers, which is for best coal miner, best iron miner, best copper, best sorry, best silver, best gold, any resource you can find. So these are like mini categories that you can strategize your gameplay into what you want to approach. Then, and this is where we'll be touching more, there's going to be a separate leaderboard for clans. And for those, and gives like hinting, oi, you ready? Okay, I'll finish really fast.
No worries, Bruno.
I'll finish really fast. So there's going to be then a new category that we'll be placing in, and this will be one of the most explored because it will go transversal throughout all the expansions that we're building, which is clans. And for clans, you'll need avatars. So this is what we'll be focusing today. Avatar mint and raffle ticket, that will give you a whitelist for there. But before we start to that, let's go Gibish. Let's get ourselves the first lucky miner of the show.
All right. So this is the open raffle. And let's shuffle it. Let's spin it. Also, I think I solved the sound system, but I did wanted to test it before the stream. I was unable to do. Now I feel like I figure it out. What do you think, Bruno? Should I try to switch the outputs and...
Why not? Fill and try and see if it works.
So
that's
for me
that's
to do
how
this
mankind. Yeah, that's how mankind evolves. Let's try it. I'm pretty sure that everyone will be okay with it.
I hope no bad sounds go. So yeah.
Also, I need to get my helpful list here to take note. It's back. I can hear it. Does this give like some sort of auditive clues on who might be or not be next lucky miner? And I'm ready to take note here. And it's stopping by. Will it be the Escape Room Artist or Mosquito? We'll have to wait for that final ding or not. Ding. We've got Mosquito as our first lucky miner. And let's see if we do have a pickaxe on your wallet or not. If you do, we will be taking your pickaxe. If you do not have, we will be giving you one by raffling either an iron or a silver pickaxe. But anything, you just have to type in the chat so we know that you're watching the stream and you can claim the prize. So Mosquito, just type anything. You're already pretty experienced in this. You kind of have been raffled a lot of times. I can check it later on. How much time have you mined here in the Misty Mountain? So also give us a clue on what you want to mine. Let me check. Mosquito, how many times have you mined in the Misty Mountain? And I found out, find everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this is your 11th time mining in the Misty Mountain. Your PC just freezed. Luckily, you're in time. So you can get like some sort of how if I go to the streams, how likely will I be to get, or how likely will I be to get chosen in these raffles that we do? Mosquito just got 11. This is the 11th first time that one is a bit loud, I have to say, by the way. It feels like we're making popcorn. And there we go. Welcome, Alina Honeys. How you doing? We've got Julie Sancho as well. Welcome in. And welcome into all the miners. And asking Unique Yard. No, I did not cut my hair. It's just grabbed it in the back. Long hair club forever, Gibish. Hell yeah. And we've got ourselves what? You muted. Yes, you'll need it, yeah. 11 times, that's right. And these data does not lie. I take notes of all the times that of everything that happens in this stream. So 11 times is quite a lot. I'm not sure. Now that we mention, I'm kind of curious, who is the most lucky miner? Okay, we're also here. You're there. We come to this stream every time. Let's do. Okay, this is going to be a master ticket giveaway, just for the funsies. We're kind of running short. We still have a couple to give away, so let's do so. Who do you think it is, the miner that got most chances until now mining here on the Misty Mountain on this stream? Who do you think it was? Was it Go West? Was it Mosquita? Was it Ekian Art? Okay, was it One Boxed? Oh, by the way, I'm hearing myself double. Something weird happened.
Sorry.
And I'm also hearing you the double. Blue Tulip? Okay, Go West or Blue Tulip? I'm taking your notes. So keep going on your guesses. I will be looking in a little bit as we're getting some lucky miners. And whoever said that answer first will be getting a miner ticket. Not who got the most rewards, who got the most times mining, which is different. Because if it was for who has the most rewards, you can just check the leaderboard. That was an easy guess.
Can you hear me, Bruno?
Oh yeah, loud and clear.
Maybe too much?
Maybe just a little bit lower, yeah. Well, I said not be so, was saying me first. All right. Okay, do we have what blocks are we mining from Mosquito?
Mosquito, I'm looking now. And stone, gravel, and sand.
Okay. Stone. Let me take notes. And while we start with this, Gibesh, I'm about to also give some insights and sand of what will be the minting and what will be the raffle of the tickets, because it's been about 2 months since we've given away. It was at the beginning of April, and 2 months after, we're getting closer to raffle. So
I think I'm in the old map.
Really?
I do need to relaunch it.
You're in the old map?
Uh-huh.
Why do you say so? Oh, because yeah, I can see it. Why? Because no. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, while you reset it, I have a lot of stuff to share. So Gibesh is about to make a placeholder image so you can reset things on the background. Yep. And we will start with a couple of things. So we're making, as you know, we have partnered up with 3Tech. 3Tech is doing all the development regarding smart contracts, and I have to say, in one word, they're amazing. And also, while developing, we've kind of get ourselves into this situation. As you know, they're custom smart contracts. We're making these custom NFTs that will have this functions that they are custom built for the Pickaxe Master. And we've run that the smart contract is too long. After the Sepolia update from 2016, smart contracts cannot be longer than 25 kilobytes. And we have exceeded. So meaning we have to break down the smart contract into smaller smart contracts that interact with each other so they can fit into the standard of smart contracts. Meaning that all was working well, all tests was going well. We just added like the couple last functions, which was the mint phases, and that exceeded. Okay, let's break it down. We have to bring some stuff from here to the new smart contract. We're not away. We just had to post this because we were resetting Game Maker, and wow, that was fantastic. It was.
All good.
So all tests still seem to be working really well. I think everything will go as planned, but just letting you know that we have found this type of situation that it was unexpected of having in a smart contract that exceeds its limit, and we are breaking down into smaller smart contracts that interact with each other. And we're telling you this because we want you to know in which page we're in right now and what type of difficulties we're also figuring out. We're still confident that everything will go well and minted will be on the 1st of June. So having that in mind, the raffle will happen on next week, on the 31st of May. It will be a very different Wednesday stream. Usually it's the Lucky Miner stream, but because we will be raffling who gets to be whitelisted to mint the Lucky Miners avatars, we will not be mining on the next stream. We will actually be raffling between all the master ticket owners who gets to be inside the whitelist. So pins up, it will be a different type of stream, but you're going to like it because we want to do it live. So it's transparent. So it's also available for replay and everyone can watch it later if they're not able to attend the stream, because there's different time zones. Some miners right now, they're asleep, they're not mining. Some miners right now are on their jobs and they cannot pay attention to it. Some others are just on their dinner time or family time. So we want to make it available and we want to make it transparent. So it is it's for public consultant. Okay, having that said, we're going to prepare ourselves this system that we can put up how the 2030 master tickets, actually there will be less, because if we have leftover master tickets in our account, they will be burned. So no more. So there will be less than 2000. There will be about 1,800, depending on how many get distributed until the last day. But let's count with that. From there, we'll assign, let's say, for example, I'm going to read right here, Mosquito as, I don't recall by head what are the exact number of tickets everyone has. So let's just assume Mosquito has 4 tickets. And we're going to assume that Mosquito goes from number 1 to number 4. And then Econart has 5 tickets. And we're going to assume that Econart goes from number 5 to number 9. And then Noble has 7 tickets. So we'll go from number 10 to number 16, so on and so on. So we will allocate numbers to the tickets that they possess. Having that said, we will go through a random number generator that will go from number 1 until the last ticket. And whatever the number it falls, we will search through that list that will include all the owners of all the master tickets and see, hey, we've got raffled number 1322. And we'll go there and see, okay, this is the wallet address, this is the member, this is the player that got selected to be to participate in the whitelist phase. So in the whitelist phase, this is a collection of only 100 Genesis avatars. We'll talk about their utility, what do they do, the family system, etc., later on. But there's going to be, from these 100, there's going to be 90 spots for sale, because we're going to reserve 10 for the team from all the Genesis collection. It's all we're going to take, only these first 10. Then later on, it's all for everyone. We will not be taking more. If you want, we'll have to grab it from secondary. So it will be 90 for sale on this one. They will be super scarce. We have more members, we have more players that want those avatars than the ones that are available in Genesis. But do not worry, you'll be able to get your avatar through the family system as well, but we will cover that in a minute. So next week, 31st of May, same time as usual that we do these streams, we will be dedicating that stream to do the raffle of the tickets. With that, we'll be grabbing that whitelist. We will be then uploading that into the blockchain as a whitelist, so the smart contract can read and can search, is your wallet whitelisted? Yes or no. Can I mint? Yes or no. It will be the whitelist phase for 24 hours. Now, again, because of the size of the smart contract, we will have just to make sure that we can run the 3 phases. But assuming everything will be as it is expected, it will go whitelist phase, 24 hours. It will move on to the next phase, which will be for Pickaxe owners. So if you own a Pickaxe and you still do not have or did not have any avatar in your wallet, you'll be able to mint. And then if for some reason it does not get all sold, then it will open for public. So there's going to be those 3 phases that will just happen, pop, pop, pop. So in 3 days, we have went to public and it's over. If for any reason there's some avatars that by the end of a couple of time after public do not get sold, we'll mint them to our wallet and do some giveaways with them, or just have them as a reserve for our game account, which we strongly believe that it will happen. And we don't want it to happen. So we're also confident that during the whitelist phase, they will all go to their rightful owners. And that's at least what we wish for. And that's what we are aiming for as well. Okay, next Wednesday, Gibash, we already know that we're going to do the raffle. And we know that all going well, on the next day, on the 1st of June, there will be the mint. So I think there's now a couple of questions that might get into it. We've repeated a couple of times, but let's go it again. So dates, 1st of June, hour we're planning to do so. It will be at 12 p.m. UTC. My local time, it will be 1 p.m. UTC. Gibash time will be about 3 p.m. UTC, but we want to make it as early as that to be available to mint. Now, mint price. It will be in sand, and we will only have the final price in sand like a day before, because as you know, the price is 3 grams of gold. So the correlation of gold and sand, it's something that is changing every day. As you know, sand goes up and down, gold goes up and down. So if you just want to save that, okay, I know that I can count with this, there's a crypto token called Paxos Gold, which is actual real gold tokenized by Paxos, which is a US company that is regulated by the CEC, CSC. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so those gold tokens, they're gold bars tokenized in the blockchain that are exchangeable for actual real gold. So if you want to secure that CEC, okay, thank you, Kenard. If you want to secure that, you don't want to rely on going up and down, just get yourself the equivalent of 3 grams of gold, which is something like 0.0965 Paxos gold. We're aiming to be on the Polygon blockchain, the biggest gold holders. And I strongly believe that is going to happen. The Pickaxe Master will be probably one of the biggest gold holders on the blockchain, and we'll be going towards that direction. And here we go. Good luck. And it looks like, just to make a quick pause, give us. There was no prize, right?
No prize.
Mosquito, unfortunately, no luck today. Passing the luck. Well, you got chosen 11 times. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. And this time, it was one of those days. So, we want to have the mint that will be in sands, but we want to be able to mint in dual tokens as well. So we wanted to make it possible for you to mint in Paxos Gold. We're not sure if we're able to implement those features because it's kind of too short notice, but we'll try as hard as possible to also get that feature available. And we got Nick's goal. Congratulations, Nick Skull. Let us know if you're in the chat. And Hodolil is asking, so what's one gold in sand today? Okay, I do not have my cell phone in here. I do have to check. Okay, sand price. Sand token price. These will have also math. Okay, today sand is at 48.48. Wow. Okay, sand went a little bit down. And let's see how much is gold. Gold price. As you know, an ounce of gold, well, you might know, but an ounce of gold is 31.1 grams of gold. So I don't want this. We've got an ounce of gold. It is 1,971. So let's divide that by 3 grams. So 1,970 dividing or multiply. Actually, okay, let's first get the grams of gold, which is easier. So
Right,
one.
Nixel, let us know what you want to mine. We are ready and set up.
All right. So we've got a gram of gold is 0.03. So, oh, damn calculator. This is so easier to do on the phone. Okay, let's do it again. So gram of gold is $63.34. Now let's get that divided by 0.48 and 48. So at today's rating, 1 gram of gold is 130 cents. Otto Hill, to answer correctly your question. So 3 grams of gold will be about 390 cents. So if you want to secure your price and you don't want for fluctuations to go in, you're just going to get yourself some Paxos gold, because that's the token, that's gold tokenized in the blockchain, and it does not go up and down. 3 grams are 3 grams. They do not grow.
Oh, we're just talking about gold. Some
Here
gold
we
ore.
go. Hell yeah. GG. By the way, which pickaxe does Nixco have? Silver, right?
Gold pickaxe.
Gold. Oh, nice. And we're mining stone. Right?
No, we're mining gravel.
Not bad. Gold ore. GG. So that's 0.5. That's alpha sand for you. We've got a couple of questions. So the Bitfox says that I bought a gold pickaxe 3 days ago. Welcome in. Am I still able to get tickets? So the tickets from the pickaxes, they have been, there was a snapshot like Goas just said. It was taken, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of this month, like at the 1st of May or somewhere around there. And it has already been distributed for pickaxe owners. But hey, do not stress, because these master tickets give you the whitelist chance for the Lucky Miners. And the Lucky Miners is just one of the 10 tribes that compose the Genesis avatars. And guess what? They will not be burned. And there's going to be multiple other ways to get more tickets with those NFTs that you got as well. So just do not stress. This time, it was not at the time to get from the snapshot, but in the future, you will be more than ready and in time to be part of any other snapshots as well. It's unfortunate. We do want to give those master tickets to everyone. So it's kind of sad for us, but we have to respect the rules, because we have to respect everyone that's purchased just because, you know, they were getting some raffle tickets back then, and we don't want to change the rules in the middle of what we're doing. So it is how it is. And Elka Zero, welcome in. How are you doing today? So we were talking about the raffle, which is to happen on next Wednesday. We discussed about when the hour will be 12 p.m. UTC. We've talked about the price of it, 3 grams of gold. We already explained also how there is tokenized gold bars in the blockchain through Paxos Gold, which is a regulated company in the United States. It's also available on Binance, so you can see how big it is. There's a market cap of $500 million gold in the blockchain. On Polygon, there's not that much. So I'm pretty sure that on Polygon, we're going to be, and that's going to be pretty cool. Imagine the headlights. The Pickaxe Master, the biggest gold holder in the Polygon blockchain. That's what will happen in the future. So
the pickaxe just broke.
And it just broke?
Yep. So
Okay.
I think we got 1 gold ore.
And that is not bad at all. Speaking in gold, that is not bad at all. And just some little beans. There's, well, it's not beans. We kind of said this a lot of times. There's going to be a huge correlation of our tokenomics with gold. The Misty Mountain with real gold as well. So when the right time comes, we'll be able to post all the full tokenomics live. But just note, You'll be mining here, and there will be a correlation with actual gold through Paxos Gold, which with Paxos Gold, you can claim physical gold. It will take some time to get there, but that's where we're heading for. Okay, more stuff. Master raffle, mint price, 3 grams of gold. What is the price in cents of per gram? Today it is at 130. You might want yourself just to get yourself the Paxos Gold or just save the sand. It could go up and down depending of the correlation of these two, let's call it tokens. And okay, I think we've got that covered up. We can move on into the next topic and also into the next Lucky Miner.
Indeed. Yep.
And Gibbage, while we're doing this, if you feel like someone might got like a question for this. Like, you know that saying of being like the devil's lawyer? You could be like the devil's lawyer. You're just like, I feel like this is a tricky question. Let's put it up this.
Of course. Okay. Though I don't want to be somehow related to the devil.
No. That's the saying. No need. Of course.
I understand. I'm just also joking. All right. So let's shuffle and let's spin.
Right. And we've got a question here, which is what is the address for Paxos Gold in Polygon? Okay, let me post here real quick.
Hello, last year trier. Nice to have you here.
Welcome in. Last year trier, we did answer your question back into the Crafters stream that was on Monday, and thank you for joining in. I know that Crafter usually puts the VOD later on, so since you were present in most of the show, you just can skip it to the time you left and just because we did answer your question there. And if we can repeat it again, the question, I just don't recall everything. It was related with family. It was related with the price of the avatars. If you want to repeat it, we'll just answer here as well. Welcome in, Backo Sky. How you doing? And first time chatter. So as you can see, there's like 676 addresses of Paxos Gold holders in Polygon chain. There's only 211 Paxos Gold that has been bridged from Ethereum chain to Polygon. So I'm confident that we get to be one of the biggest holders of Paxos Gold in Polygon, and that's going to be really cool because it will be tied up with the Sandbox. So they'll be like, oh, there's a game inside the Sandbox that has a big chunk of gold. And I wish I could share more about the tokenomics because we'll get there someday. And take notice. Every time you saw myself like just mute myself, that's how you call it.
Maybe stop yourself.
We'll stop myself. When we get to release that, you'll go like, that was the reason. Like, that was why it was so important. And things with time make sense. We've got MLD Tech, right?
Yep. We're mining with Ruby Pickaxe, and we're mining stone.
All right. I like this. Congratulations, MLD Tech, and good luck. Let's do this. Okay, next thing. We will address now the utility of the avatars, and then we will talk about the family system, which is it's completely correlated, but only goes after. Okay. Avatar utility. Once you get to mint your avatar, and you get to have one of the Genesis Lucky Miners, which is the first of the 10 Genesis tribes of the whole collection. These avatars, they have different utilities. Let's start with the most obvious one. They will be playable in the Sandbox. I'm not sure if we announced the bridge date already, but there's already a bridge date that we have been confirmed. Probably we'll announce it. I'm not sure if we even announced it already or not.
We got Silver Nugget.
Hey, great news. Okay, Silver Nuggets. I'm not sure. Probably we did not give that one. But let's just say that it's already confirmed, the bridge date. It will be on June as well. So first thing, you'll have a playable avatar, which is super, super, super cool. Do you want to make? Do you have like some sort of images of those avatars just to show them a little bit around?
I can download them from the drive.
They were exported, right? The JPEGs.
I'm not sure. I can check it.
Okay, let me also check it as well. And while you check it, just to give some sneak peek of those. So there will be playable avatars in the sandbox. That's one of the most straightforward features that you'll have. They're custom designed avatars. They have been built with over, how much was it? Over 500 traits. There are over 1,500 VXM files. There's a possible of 1 of 11 quadrillion combinations to make all these type of avatars, and we're only going to make 90 of those for the Genesis. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of combinations for only 90 available at the Gecko. We'll go later how you'll be able to unlock the next ones. That is the first utility, to have a playable sandbox avatar. The next one, you will be able to participate in all the clan activities. So to be part of a clan, to be part of a guild, you will need, of course, one of the avatars that is from the Pickaxe Master Collection. Arhel, like I said, you got to see some of the traits because Shred and Fur did work and live stream that for you, and you got to saw a little bit of what you could get on the raffle. There's going to be on our play to earn tokenomics, the avatars themselves, they're going to have a dedicated prize pool that will be only for avatars. So there's going to be different type of competitions. For example, in the Misty Mountain, there's going to be a clan type of competition where we're going to sum up all, for example, at the same time you're posting your screenshot and you're posting the hashtags, you're going to add up an additional hashtag, which will be from your clan. In that way, we also know that, okay, player A, player B, player C, etc., are part of this clan. And we can bundle the results together and sum up and put into a clan leaderboard. With that being said, you'll be able to rank up in another additional leaderboard as well. The more leaderboards, the merrier.
Sorry, I am unable to find the images. There is some images, but those are not updated.
Okay. There are a couple
maybe
of
you
on
know.
Twitter.
On Twitter.
So yeah, they have been posted like for the past 10 days. So if we just scroll a little bit, you will find one that was on 21st of May. Maybe you know what? I'll just post the links. Maybe it's easier. It's easier than just. I'll just get the links, post it here on chat, just for a couple of trade sneak peek. It's one. Let's grab the second, which should be just right below. Here it is. And lastly, the third one. It should not be very far away. Here it is. So if you want to take a look at some sneak peeks, you can check those links that we just posted on the chat. Also, if you liked it, put a like there, put a share so others can also see. And back again on utility, that will be another utility. You get access to all the clan type of activities. At this stage, we have the Misty Mountain, but as you know, we're working on an expansion. We've been working that on a couple of months. On that expansion, there's also going to be competitive nature in it. And for the competitive nature, there's going to be, again, leaderboards, tournaments, and there's going to be, again, for clan. So everything that we'll be putting up, and there's a possible group clan activity, those avatars will be included into those type of prize pools. So that's another utility you get. Later on, down the road, the clans will also have an important role into some DAO dynamics. So there's going to be also a system, because we're going to set up the first rules for the games to happen. But imagine that they work well for 100 players. They work well with 500 players. They work well with 1,000 players. But let's imagine they do not work that well with 10,000 players for some reason, and they need to be revisited and they need to be changed. Who gets to make that call? Us, as a centralized entity, let's say, as a company, we just like, okay, we want to make this change of the rules. Or we can decentralize that as well, and the clans, which basically make how everything will work in terms of competition, get a saying into, hey, we as a clan council, all the clan leaders have united, we have gathered, we have debated, we have discussed, and we believe that this is the best proposal to change this particular rule because of this new situation we're living in. And then, so what we want to say, avatars will also have a saying in the DAO in the future. Now, getting towards more utility on those.
We got 1 silver nugget.
Hell yeah. And LDTech getting a silver nugget on his back for today's stream. Congratulations. And while we go on avatar utility, let's get to the next lucky miner. If we don't, I'm feeling like today's will be more about talking, and we'll get some mining left behind. But hey, it's all good. Some days we can mine a lot, some days we can talk a lot. So another utility for the avatars. And before we go, which one is this? Open or
This is the
Pickaxe
pickaxe
owners?
owners now.
Oh, that is really filled up. We've got 25 entries for pickaxe owners. We've got 35 entries on the open form. Hell yeah. And good luck, everyone. Let's see who gets to be the next lucky miner. Will it be Sir Dario? We will have to re-raffle.
It looks like we will, I think.
Here we go. Spin it again.
Are you hearing the sounds game when I break a block?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Honestly, I was not paying attention. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just slow. And for the next winner, is it going to be Wapax? Is it going to be the real? It does look like. And if I'm not mistaken, the real, it's I think this is ethereal, TRLW. No, it's the real Sandbox. GG, TRLW. Congratulations, you have been chosen. The real TSB. Okay, that's you. I did remember. Just not 100% sure. And the real TSB, he has a pickaxe. And if I'm not mistaken, it's either a gold.
It's a ruby pickaxe.
A ruby pickaxe. That's what I thought. All right. MLD Tech, you've got, and also Phantom Rebel Crumb, you've got some competition. Okay, and Wicked, you've got some competition right now, new competition on the Ruby Pickaxe category. Let's go. Good luck. And let's see what we can get. Real TSB. Okay. Notice. That's a try. I did check it. Do not worry. The only reason I did not answer because we will be talking about the family badges and all of that just right after the avatar topic. So I'm kind of saving your question just to nicely put it when we get to touch on that topic. So I'll finish real fast. So we did talk about avatars. They will be playable on the Sandbox. You'll get access to the clan activities and also competitions which have their own prize pools in the play to earn. And then they're going to have access into the future DAO system as well. And lastly, and for sure not the least important, you're going to get access to the Pickaxe Master future sand profits. So with this game concept, as you can see, there's sometimes that you get lucky and there's sometimes you get unlucky. So there's an RNG to this that has been very, very stable. And we've been running tests, as you know, for over 1 year. And on the course of 1 year, it has been proven solid. So with this, there's going to be some miners that will be spending, for example, they will buy like a Alina Honeys. You buy yourself a silver pickaxe in game, you spend 0.25 cents, and voila, you just mine yourself a ruby and you won 8 cents. In those type of, when that happens, you're taking much more sand from the game than you spent on it. Let's call it, that's your profit in terms of the game, or that's what you got back. But you could also get yourself buying a gold pickaxe and you did not get anything. In that case, a gold pickaxe costs 0.5 cent. You did not get any reward, so those 0.5 cent will stay in the game. The way that this has been designed, it has to generate some profit for the pickaxe master. Otherwise, it's completely unsustainable. But we don't want to be greedy on this. So the way we have designed the tokenomics is within that profit margin that will exist, it will be used majorly, so more than 50%, to be back to the community to fund the prize pools. And when I say fund the prize pools, it means that some allocation will go to avatar owners, some allocation will go to the prize pools like the mining seasons, some will go for clan activities, some will go for community challenges. So again, Avatar will have access to the DAO. The DAO will also be able to propose challenges which will have a percentage dedicated of the prize pool for those. So you also will be able to propose different type of challenges and have a share of the sand allocated to it. That being said, with the avatars, the total Genesis collection, which is 1,000 avatars, silver nuggets.
Yep, we got someone silver nugget.
Nice. Silver nuggets. The 1,000 Genesis avatars, they will be entitled to 10% of the future sand in-game profits. So 1,000, you get 10%. 10%. Sorry, that was like the moment. There's going to be 10 tribes. 100 avatars means that's 1%. So from this batch, that's going to be the lucky miners.
Another silver nugget.
Hell yeah. I'm hearing some games. I hear when you collect, I hear that pitching.
You hear it? Okay,
Yeah.
because yeah, I set it to be. Maybe it's a bit too low. Let me know.
No, I can hear. I just hear the swing. You know what's happening? I'm just talking all the time and I'm not paying attention to the other sounds that exist around me. Sorry for that.
But I'm very happy that it worked. Thank you, Oneboxed, for the virtual cable link.
That was an amazing tip. We were kind of struggling for a long time with that.
Yeah, I actually did try it before, the virtual cable, but I did not know how to how to make it work. But then when Onebox said that he used it and made it work, well, I also figured out how.
This is no impossible challenge for me. If you can make it, I can make it too. And you did it. Okay. So 100 avatars are 1% of the total collection. So those 100 avatars, meaning that they will get 0.01%. And do what you want with these numbers. We are still in alpha stage. The Sandbox will go mobile, will go consoles. There can be from thousands, from let's say hundreds, from thousands, from millions of users. And from those all users, there's going to be some that will be playing the Pickaxe Master. So do as you wish, do some math, and you get your own conclusions on how these can turn out. And from
We got
our own
silver
calculations,
nugget. Sorry, Bruno.
Okay. No, no,
I
no.
thought
You.
we'll make a break there. Yeah, all
I
right.
think there's not a better interruption than a price interruption
Okay.
whenever it drops. So the real TSP does not have mine much, and this is a good starting, right? Is it your second time mining?
Oh no.
Let me check. Second time, and you got 3 silver nuggets on the last time as well. So this is already going for 6 silver nuggets, at least. At least. Okay. Another utility of the avatars will be you get access to the direct profits of the pickaxe master. And I'm just going to say this: if you think of any company that's you're like a shareholder or something like that, and you're like you have to get yourself as an entry point to be a shareholder of that company, think of it as take this information as you want and do whatever you want to do with it. And hey, we got ourselves 3 silver nuggets for the real TSP.
Yep.
Okay. Congratulations, this is second time mining, and you did not break your previous high score, but it was not bad at all. That's 0.6 sand. So from 2 streams you've been chosen, you're already adding up 1.2 sand. Bit by bit, you're filling up that. You're filling up that sandbag. And especially when we've got season 1 and there's more prizes again, I'm pretty sure that you will be ranking in those leaderboards because Ruby Pickaxe does provide a lot of options to rank up. There was another utility for this, but I hate when this happens. Okay, I'll remind it. Before we go now, also talking about the last year trier question, which goes directly into the family system as well. So before we get into the family system, I do have to make a very, very small bio break, and Gibush will be assuming the raffle and some cool mining action, right?
Yep.
All right, so I will be right back.
All right. So there is so many people raffling. This is very cool. Let's shuffle a bit and let's get to find out who will be the next lucky miner. All right, all get ready and let's do this. Unfortunately, I do not hear, or how do not so? Fortunately, I do not hear the sounds of the wheel. But it's really informative to hear, you know, if it clicks to the next next person. So we had Fred and Ferd, Shakespeare, and Bob Mowley, one after another, and it looks like it's Fred and Ferd. Yeah, go west. It's really a lot of wheel. No worries, HH09. You're now here, and we have still 50 minutes to go. All right, Fred, go stone or go home. All right, let's go get. Is it a gold pickaxe? Now, when the list is so big, it's getting hard to find all of you in the Google Sheet. All right, so let's go get a pickaxe. So we will be mining stone. And yeah, stone is quite popular today. People mined it already with, well, 2 ruby pickaxes already mined stone. We should be able to still find it quite everywhere.
Hey, Gibbous, just got myself back.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah, I'm just getting some things ready in here. By the way, who got chosen?
Fred and Ferd.
Hey, GG, long time. Pretty cool to have someone from the team also to get to be mining a bit. So that's a gold pickaxe, if I recall. And what are we mining?
We're mining stone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any prizes so far?
Not yet, no. But maybe we'll see. A lot of stone was already destroyed, so
Yeah.
not getting hard, but need to start searching those stones.
Everyone going for the good loot. The real TSB, thank you for joining. And good luck, everyone. Hi. See you soon. Gibbous, what is your favorite block to mine? You're like probably the most experienced miner because you mine for everyone. If you have like a personal attachment to any type of blocks, what would it be?
Well, I think it's definitely has to be sand.
Mm.
It just has to be like all the others are great. They are like super great, but none of them just come close to the meaning and fun of mining sand.
Mm-hmm. Especially with what we shared, like there's going to be a correlation of the Misty Mountain with actual gold, so it even makes it more special. Like you're mining sand blocks, and you'll be able to turn them into gold.
Sand takes less wings. I'm not sure. I think if you have good equipment, everything takes just a few or one wings.
With the
But
diamond one, right?
if you have no equipment attached, yeah, the diamond one will still destroy in one hit.
One shot.
Yeah, but for example, if you have more equipment which add power, you could
Mhm.
deal the same damage with any pickaxe. Yeah.
Let's just try it. He's saying, I propose a round of applause for Gibbous for having the desire and patience to always make the same map. I
Um,
completely agree with this. And to everyone that's watching, please do give some cheering ups, a lot of emojis, anything you just want to do. Let's bring a big up here for Gibbous for mining for
oh
everyone.
my god.
And not only that, for making this beautiful map.
I think the team is also having looked at all of those emojis, and um, it's really for me. I played a lot of games, and just being with all the viewers. Oh, we got silver nugget.
Ooh.
Being with all of these viewers, um, having this mechanic of you do not know what you will get from the block, and having quite complicated mountain really comes up to that it become like not meditation. I would not say meditation, but some sort of mantra. I don't know if that word has meaning in English, but some sort of mantra where you um, come to do something that is not hard for you, but you still enjoy it, and maybe other people enjoy it, and yeah, it's just it does not take that much energy if that someone needs to thank for playing a game. It's at least for me, it's a great experience.
Well, I do also have to say that you did a wonderful job on this, and it's a Zen state then. Also, let me bring this back. This is all good and set in here. Okay, we kind of probably the viewers don't know that the map is final. We have not kind of updated for a couple of months now, right?
Mhm.
When was our last update to this map? Like 2 months, 3 months ago. So the game right now is just waiting in line to be published. Let's say it's very simple like that. It's with Q&A, live op teams, that kind of stuff, and just it's ready to fly, ready to go. We're still waiting for our approval from the Game Maker Fund to say that, hey, go to 0.8. We still have not received that green flag. It's going to be interesting to see how this game will work in 0.8. We kind of run some tests with previous versions or with the versions that we have on 0.8. It looks really cool. I'm excited. I think that the map will be going for just a completely whole new level. And especially when we get to add those lightning elements to it. That will even bring a more depth to the game. Especially with, how do you call it, the torches to lighten up your way. I think that will be
I feel like
crazy
overall,
Mhm.
the space will quite improve.
It will benefit a lot from this. And just to recap, Fred and Firth did mines and got 1 silver nugget. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. Congratulations, Fred. And to all the lucky miners, all these prizes in sand will be sent later on to your wallet today after the stream, sometime in the day today. Sometimes it's late at night, sometimes it's just right after the stream, but you will receive those todays. And Damage CRP, welcome in. Okay, let's get the next Lucky Miner and let's keep talking about utility of the Lucky Miner avatars that are coming in the 1st of June, which is next week. We're almost there. So 31st of May, which is the next stream, next Wednesday, there's going to be the live raffle to all the Master Tickets owners. So you do not want to miss on that one for sure. And after that, we'll be deploying the smart contract live. And at 12 p.m. UTC, it goes live. Mint is open for whitelist. Get your 3 grams of gold or equivalent in sand and get ready to get your lucky miner. And LD Tech, which has already mined today. So respin. I feel like I'm in the Price is Right or something like that.
Is it too loud? Maybe.
It's okay. And we have stopped to get guesses on who was the most miner. We'll leave that to the end. But just to everyone that joined us now, let me repeat that we have put up a guess for 1 extra master ticket, which is who has been the miner that has mined the most in the Misty Mountain. And we got Blue Tulip to be the lucky miner again. Congratulations. Just let us know if you're still watching. And Goaz says, will you let us know the price of sand we need a week before the minting date? Need some time to move money around and would like to set a cost versus a cost that could fluctuate. Pickaxe Master. Okay, Goaz. Since it's on Polygon, any transaction is pretty much it does not cost much. It costs you like 0.01 Matic. So if you just want to secure what will be the price of sand, you can get yourself some Pax's gold, which is gold, tokenized gold, and whatever the price it is, then you just trade those 3 grams of gold to sand on the dates. that will be an easy way to secure. Now the exact price a week before, so a week before it's like today, and we cannot guarantee because today it's, if it was today it would be 390 cents. Maybe next week it will be 350. That will pretty much depend on factors that we cannot control or either decide. For example,
But it will be 3 grams or 3
gold.
packs of, yeah.
3 grams of gold. That one is guaranteed. It will not change from that. So Blue Tulip chosen is best off as usual. 50% clay, 50% dirt. And Blue Tulip is getting like a really, really good place in the leaderboards because he's getting some specific materials. Not everyone mines dirt, and he like kind of focus. He has like these very solid strategy that is not changed since the beginning. And I think it's paying off on the long term. At least you get those extra mini. Oh,
Silver ore, nice.
it's paying off. Yeah, silver ore. Congratulations. And now let's get into the second part of utility of the avatars and how they work as well. Okay, so we've covered up the avatars, the mint, their utility. Now we're going to talk about progression. And progression is something, it's, let's call it a power that, oh,
Iron ore,
nice. It's a power that either the game control it or either the community can control it. And we're giving away that power. So you will be entitled to decide what will be the player base growth. And this is important because one of the pillars of Web3, of the blockchain, is its decentralized nature. And we truly believe in that decentralized nature. We're making in a way that the profits are decentralized, and we want to make a way that player growth is also decentralized. It's to you. And later on, we'll get more into decentralization of the total pickaxe master it is. But again, things at the right timing. So that power will go to you. And how are you able to use that perk of being able to control the growth of the player base? There's going to be 90 lucky miners available for the players because 10 will be reserved for the team. And no, this game cannot survive. It cannot be run with only 90 players. There's more players that want to join in, and it would be unfair to sort of lock up. So for that reason, you got the chance to decide what happens, how many players get to be included in the game. How will it work and how will it happen? There's going to be something called the family badge, which we're getting the designs already and they're looking, I just wanted to share because they're looking really, really good. For the clan badge, it will have again another cost directly tied up with gold. It will cost 6 grams of gold. And you'll need 1 avatar and you'll need 1 family badge to make a family. So the way that we have set it up, we have sort of 6 layers. Actually, there's a Eden, like the 7th layer, which is something for the DAO in the future, like an emergency thing that you can, that the community will able to collectively decide if it's activated or not. It's not going to be us again. Those powers giving up to you. But for a long time, it will be 6 layers. First layer, Genesis. Second layer, Generation 1, Generation 2, 3, and 4, and 5. 5 is the cap. So there's going to be like, if everyone decides to do all the families from all the avatars since the Genesis, there's like a total possible of 100 million avatars. There's going to be some game modes in the future that will require more avatars. There's going to be some features that we're developing for you to lend your avatars as well. So we're making reasons and possibilities for you to have multiple avatars and make use of those as well. So let's say that you are, for example, a clan leader, or you're playing with a couple of friends, and you got to be the one that got the Genesis avatars, but not everyone got to be included. All your other friends did not make the cut, did not get 1 avatar. So there's the possibility for you with 1 Genesis avatars, which costs 3 grams of gold, and 1 family badge, which costs 6 grams of gold. Together, you can burn them and make a Generation 1 family. You will be receiving 10 avatars. So the cost per avatar right now will go down into 0.9. There's many reasons that you might decide to do this, and also we'll be working in these escrow type of smart contract where you as the owner, you'll be able to loan your avatars to someone, and at the end of the season, if they got ranked and they got prizes, those prizes will be split it by a percentage that either will be fixed or either you'll get to decide to a player that's, hey, I'm not sure if I want to buy an avatar. Maybe I want to just to get one loan for 1 month to try out the game, and that way, it's a way to it's a way to get a sort of a free-to-play kind of gameplay. Pretty much like the scholarship in Pax Infinity. So I'm the owner of 10 avatars, and I'm going to borrow 9. I don't need 10. And I have 9 players that okay, you know what? I'm going to create a guild, a clan, for everyone that I want to loan my avatars, for example. So I create a clan, and have everyone that's part of my clan. You get access to get 1 avatar loans, and you'll get, for example, a special discount in terms of the distribution of the rewards that it might happen. With that in mind, there's going to be a lot of players that now can enter the ecosystem and the gameplay for free, because they can get free avatars just by loaning. And as you know, Polygon gas fees are kind of cheap. You will take sometimes like 0.01 Matic for a transaction, 0.02 Matic for a transaction. That's like 1 cent, 2 cents just to make this happen. So the way that we're designing is you get 1 avatar for a full season. When that full season ends, if, for example, I'm someone that got an avatar for free and I borrowed that avatar and I ranked up into a prized place. Before the avatar returns to the owner, there's going to be the distribution of the prizes. That person that was the borrower will get its share, and the lender, that is also the owner, will also get its share. And then once that is distributed, automatically the avatar, which is an escrow smart contract, will be then available for the owner. And we want to make this in a secure way that the borrower gets this token, this NFT that is non-transferable except to the escrow smart contract, and it gets called off to be thrown back to the smart contracts when the season ends. So yourself as a borrower, you get this avatar. I cannot transfer, I cannot sell, so it's safe for the owners. And when it ends, it just automatically goes back to the owner. If you want to do it again for next season, there's going to be like a couple of days in between seasons that's going to allow us to process all of this information, to get all the data, all the distribution. And for you as players also will get this, for example, negotiation from owners that have more avatars that you want to lend. Why this is important for us? Because we want to be as easy to participate in this ecosystem as it can be. And being able to try it for free just by getting a loan from an avatar, I think it's the perfect setup for you just to put your first feet into the game. Okay, I enjoyed it. I'm going maybe to purchase myself one. I did not enjoy it. Okay, I did not spend much. I just got a loan from 0.01 Matic, for example. By the way, who was the winner? I did not.
It was CRP Monster.
Oh, and CRP Monster is DMG/CRP. Am I correct?
It's if I check it, it's CRP/Monster or
Twitch name.
Twitch name does not show the Twitch name here. It shows that CRP_Monster, but it's probably a Discord. Yeah, this is a Discord one.
Let me also take a look.
It's probably damaged CRP. I guess so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, please do fill in with your nickname from your watching. It kind of helps. It kind of helps us on this process as well. Okay, congratulations. Okay, he confirms, and we believe in you. You do not have a pickaxe in your wallet, so we'll be raffling one for you. If it falls under a 1, you'll get an iron. If it falls under a 2, you'll get a silver. If you own yourself, one Pickaxe NFT will always use the Pickaxe that you own. So EMG CRP. I'm just going to make a pause from the explanation just to address our next lucky miner. And this is the first time you're mining. Congratulations. Nothing like a first time miner. And let's see if we can get a silver for you. Come on. Yes. Silver Pickaxe for you. From all you watched, everything that happened, do you have any questions or do you know what you want to mine? And while we do so, hell yeah, one of us. And welcome, Cookie Boy. How you doing? Breezy says that since we start with the dwarfs, Generation 5 will be bigger than the Cyber Kong. That could happen. That will not dependent on us. That will be dependent on you. You get to decide if it gets bigger or not. And that is I think that's the crazy cool thing. Imagine that we got like 5,000 avatars and everyone just does like some sort of cartel, like, hey, the prizes are too good. We're all receiving like really cool sand. Let's not mint more avatars. And there's just like, what? This is ours, my precious. And there's going to be like someone like, prices are getting bigger. Maybe I'm going to create a family and stuff. There's going to create really cool dynamics, I believe. Cookie Boy King says, I'm good. I try to understand it. How the Pickaxe Master overall works, because I'm completely new to this. So we always run an introduction at the beginning of the streams where we explain the tutorial and we kind of break it down what are the basics of this game. We're not going to repeat it now because we're like kind of 30 minutes away from the end of the stream. But if you do want, you can get to our YouTube page, which I'll be sharing in a minute.
And you can damage watch... CRP. Oh, sorry, we're not interrupting.
Go.
Damage CRP. Let us know what kind of material you want to mine. So the choices are sand, dirt, clay, gravel, and stone. And you do have a silver pickaxe, which has 25 health points. So you can allocate those health points onto those mineable blocks. Go West advertises sand. Advises, sorry.
Well.
Yeah, so damage CRP. All you need to do is to select one of the mineable materials, which are 5: sand, dirt, clay, gravel, and stone. Sand. Okay. So
I was about to leave this channel just because I wanted to share the Medium articles, the Medium page where we have all the articles. Okay, so Cookie Boy, there's also this Medium page where we have an account and we post weekly recaps and all the important information there. So if you have some time and you want to read just really condensed information, you can also get there to read everything that happens in the Pickaxe Master. And Gibesh, we're mining sand, right?
Yep, we're mining sand, and we have silver pickaxe, so it will be 25 sandbox. And currently, we only dropped educational sand, which is a quest item. And currently, we are mining to get something to drop, something valuable to drop. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And good luck. Nothing like first time mining. So let's see if we can get some prizes. And also, I posted there the Medium article, our Medium page, also YouTube. If you do have accounts in those, please put a subscribe there. You can also watch the replays. This will be just right after the end of the stream. It will be available for replay if you want to check the beginning of the stream where we run the tutorials, or any other stream that we have gone in the past. There's like over 100 videos there. So there's like over 100 streams registered. And if you also have a Medium account, just put a subscribe there because you also get a newsletter every time that we post there. So you don't lose any type of information. Speaking of which, we'll be sending a newsletter regarding the mint very, very soon. So thank you for putting all those emails into the forums every time we stream. And we were talking about the family badges. We were talking about how to progress, things we have planned for the future. But overall, that's it. We're going to put first the avatars, and the family badges will take about from 2 to 3 weeks to be put up for sale. And then because we have to create right now a manual method to do this. With the family system, you're also going to do a couple of things with your avatar. You'll get the chance to up, lock up. No, this does not make any sense.
We got some coal. So this is a sellable material.
Hmm. Was that the second or the first?
The first one, I think. Yeah.
Let's get more. So we're going to leave like 2 or 3 weeks in between just to make sure that all the phases and all the stages, we're like, okay, avatars have been minted, they're all working well, they have been bridged, they're also running as intended. Okay, all is set and clear. Let's move on to the next stage. We'll be putting those family badges for sale. Then you'll be able to do your first family members or create the first family system. At the beginning, we will have to run it in a manual mode, just because we don't have the tools to make this automated. We're working in the background trying to make some partnerships as well to make this in a much cooler way for you. And we're positive that this will happen.
We got another coal.
Nice, congratulations. That makes it 2. So the way that we'll be setting up, it will be most likely through a Google form or some interactive way, maybe through the Discord, where you can choose up to 6 traits that you want to keep and the other slots of traits that you want to remain open. Let's say that you got yourself with these really cool tattoo on your arm, and you want like, hey, I want my family to be all blue tattoos. Or I really like these beards. I want to all my avatars have this type of beard. So I'm going to lock up that trait and leaving all the other ones open. When we receive that information, we'll be putting up in the program that this is the trait to be locked, and these are the traits to be again generated, go through the RNG. As we said before, we have over 500 traits, and for the Genesis collection, not even half of the traits made it to the cut. So there's plenty of traits that will only be unlocked on future generations, meaning that there are some really rare traits that have not been found yet. And the collection will get even more complete and more diverse and customized as time goes by.
We got third coal.
Mm-hmm. If you can get the fourth. Okay, that will be manually for the first time. And basically that's how it will happen with the avatar. Then it's going to be the mint of the family badges. Then we're going to put up the smart contracts where you can burn the badges and also the avatars to receive these new NFTs. This is why the smart contract is to be broken down into like several smaller smart contracts that interact with each other, because this will be all automatically. Once you call up with that function to create a family, you automatically will be receiving those 10 avatars into your wallet. This needs also some manual labor because, as you know, the NFT itself, it's like a file within the blockchain. But when you go to OpenSea, you see an image. That image is not on the blockchain. It's mostly on a service called IPFS, which stands for Interplanetary File System Storage, which is pretty much how everyone stores their data. We could make it stored in our server, but we're not 100% if all of you will like that to be stored in our server. Maybe you want to be in a decentralized way as well. So these are some sort of manual steps that still need to be done. We are working in a way to automate as much as possible so that when you mint an avatar and you get to see it on your OpenSea to refresh, see what you got, there's going to probably be like a 2 or 3 days sort of periods of gap. So you'll receive, like, when you mint a new collection, you've got like those sort of hidden or like preview mode. You'll probably get 10 of those in preview mode because we'll have to randomly generate them Then we have to get the exports. We have to upload those exports and their traits into that interplanetary file system, along with the JSON files that says which are the attributes to display correctly on OpenSea. And then when all it's done, then it gets revealed. So you get the NFT itself as the smart contract. So you know that you have the avatar. You just don't know right away which one will get. There will be like a 2-3 window buffer period for you to get it unlocked, because we have to work on our end as well to make it available for you to check it. So you can count with that. It will not be automated, and we'll be working in ways to shorten that gap between the time you mint and the time it's available for you to see it. Give us time to work on, and we know it's something that it will be important, and we're not letting go unnoticed. Okay, now you got yourself 10 new brand avatars that you can either sell them, later on you'll be able to loan them. There's going to be some mod, you can just give them away as well, raffle them, for example. Well, you get to decide what it will be, but every time you make a family, you burn one avatar and you get 10 new. So player growth expansion, right there. There's more avatars, playable avatars in Sandbox. Another thing we need to take in consideration, at least since this is all still alpha stage, is that the migration or bridging the avatars into the Sandbox is not something that is just with the snap of fingers. It does have to rely on certain procedures to get them migrated. So what we have agreed with the Sandbox, because this is kind of a lengthy process and it's pretty much impossible to ask them like, hey, I just got a family, I need it 3 days after. We have to batch them. So what we have agreed is to have every 3 months, we will have a bridge happening so that those avatars, they're playable in the Sandbox. So meaning you can have an avatar that is the NFT itself and you get all the perks in it. And even if you do not have it as a playable avatar, but you do own it in your wallet because it has not been bridged yet, you still get all the benefits. And from what we have agreed, every 3 months, all the avatars, either it's a generation 1 or a generation 5 or a generation 3, they will all get bundled up and bridged at the same time. So every 3 months, we will get all of those live. I know it's not great news. It's not the best news. On one hand, hey, we get to be bridging along the way all the avatars, and I'm pretty sure that there will be more features that enable creators to do this automatically by themselves. It's something that is not possible. And we want to be 100% transparent with you with the conditions that we were able to get with the Sandbox to make this family system, which is fairly new. It does not exist in the Sandbox. You have not seen this before, to make it a reality. And we have to adapt with it's possible. In the future, we do want and expect to make this with much shorter time. Most likely it will be something that creators themselves will be able to upload, and there's not going to be any sort of type of checking from the Sandbox. And Gibbage, I see that you are ready to announce the winner.
Yeah, Alina Honeys, let us know if you're here.
And congratulations. And also to DMG CRP, congratulations on getting those 3 coals that will be sent out to your wallet in Sand later on today. So
let's then probably just respin.
it does feel like that way. So yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Good luck, everyone. Let's
Go West. I'm not sure, but I think Go West wrote, "Oh dang," just because he was very close to on the wheel.
Okay, I thought it was commenting to what I said, because I would be also, oh dang, but it's the reality. It's possible, but we're going to have like a window of the 3 minutes. And the Bitfox is asking why I'm not on the owner's wheel. Okay, one thing, let me check. You are in the Discord server. You have verified your wallet. I can see a role. Did you fill up the form? I'm going to tag you here on that channel real fast. Have you filled up this form in here?
Well, I do copy paste from the automated kind of way to do it. So I do find the Bitfox in the open raffle, but I do not find him in the
The
Pickaxe
pickaxe
Owners
owner.
raffle. And yeah,
I just tagged him on the Discord. So there's a private tab in the Discord that's only for pickaxe owners, and you must go there, fill also that form. You need to fill both forms, by the way. And go as GG. So we're mining sand again. The silver pickaxe. So when we ask who were the miners that have mined the most in this mountain, a lot of answers were Go West and Blue Tulip. And guess what? They both mined today. Just going to take a sneak in here. Okay, I think we're kind of okay. Let's finish. Let's finish with family systems and address Lesia try question as well. And to finish up, so there's going to be another things that you can do. You'll be able to merge avatars as well. So imagine that we have one Genesis and you have like a Generation 2. They both will be holding their respective, let's call it royalties, that we'll be getting from future sand profits of the game. And when you merge, you're combining those profits into the one which you decided. So you can sort of like buff up your favorite avatar and just put in the maximum royalties achieving like, oh, I just put 10 avatars into one. So it's like a super powered up type of avatar. And every time you create a family, you're going to divide whatever type of royalties you have in your avatar by 10 because you're creating 10. That is also something very important to take notice. So let me get here. The question from last year trial was, if I buy 2 avatars from the same tribe, will I get automatically the badge from that family, or I need to buy it to make a link between the avatars? Yes, they're separate things. One is the avatars themselves, and the other is the family badge. One costs 3 grams of gold, and the other one costs 6 grams of gold. So if you mint one and buy the second one from the secondary, you do not get the family badge because it's the system that it will allow player progression. And we're basically designing avatars every time it's a family being created. What you will be getting for free, and probably will not be on the mint, it will be a snapshot taken very, very shortly after, you will be getting a clan badge for free. So let me get this one. Gibash, I'm going to send you something to see if you can get like this sort of preview sneak peek. Can you do that?
of course.
Okay, let me get you this link. I'm sending you on a DM over Discord. And can you just like preview everyone with that one? It's a PNG if you save it does not have a background, so it will look good. So everyone will be receiving a free clan badge that will only be for the 1000 Genesis avatars. So at this stage, it will only be 100. And you will need one of this to be a clan leader. You'll need one of this and you'll get to burn whenever you're making your clan. So all avatars, all Genesis avatars are entitled to be a clan leader because you'll be getting one for free. Later on in the future, these will be put up for sale for 1 gram of gold. But for you, you'll be rewarded with one of these for free. And Givesh is about to give you a sneak peek of how it looks, the clan leader badge. You already saw this one, right? Yeah, I remember already.
I did. And here it goes.
So here it is, the clan leader badge, right on the top. This one will be sent out for free to every Genesis avatar. You'll be burning this when you create your clan. And if you remember from the light paper, there's all these way to do the clan management. And again, with avatars, there's going to be dedicated prize pools only for avatar owners. And later on, once these are all gone, they will cost 1 gram of gold. So this is definitely a perk you'll be getting for free. And all right, I think for the preview sneak peek, that's already a good one. But Personally, I kind of love this. The hand grabbing the pickaxe, like really, I'm staying in the front, the leader of the clan. And I think we kind of covered it all regarding the family system, if I'm not mistaken. Do you guys have any questions, by the way? I feel like I've been talking and talking and just pouring out all of this information, and it's quite a lot of information. I'm trying to keep it up with all the questions that have been posted in the chat. Either way, if you have more questions or you feel that something was not answered or clear enough for you, do not be shy. We're all a big family in here. Put out your question in the chat and we'll definitely address it to it. And while we give some minutes to anyone and everyone to post their questions, I'm just going to look who has been the biggest or the miner that has mined most diamonds in this stream.
The luckiest lucky miner. Bruno, I cannot hear you. Or
No,
maybe
I'm talking for myself. Yeah. Okay, Go West mined a lot. I have to confirm that. Just take a note in here. West saying best way to buy sand on Polygon. I think that if you're using MetaMask, you can buy. I'm not sure if you can buy sand directly from your MetaMask.
I think that
Mm-hmm.
in the future, you come to the Pickaxe Master, you buy a pickaxe, you mine, and you get sand that way.
That is true. You want to get some sand? Mine it. Earn it. But go ahead. Now, real talk. I think Binance, you can get your sand and send it to your wallet. I think you can get from MetaMask a few buying options. Probably you have to buy Matic and then do the conversion to to sand. Okay, we're getting some quite suggestions here on the chat. And Rafi Bay, thank you for the input. Okay, now let me check Blue Tulip. Okay, any more guesses? Who was the miner that has mined the most in here? Let me take a look.
I have a problem.
Which is?
I'm not sure. I have to try to destroy maybe one different kind of block. Maybe it will reset it. Oh, we got some coal. Not so bad. Okay.
Okay, this was close. I saw another member that has already mined a lot. His name was not written in here. I agree with you. We cannot wait to have actually a lucky miner mining in here. Instead, we like our Care Bear. Our Care Bear is special. He's a lucky Care Bear. But he's probably tired. We need to get a new avatar, and what better than a lucky miner avatar? Okay, so who could also be the miner that has mined the most? We got some also 322 confirmed. Someone said 322 confirmed. Let me search on that.
We just broke the pickaxe. Maybe we will be able to raffle one more.
I think we got time, yeah.
Oh, come on, climb it. Climb it. We have to learn to climb this wall. Yeah.
Hey, 322 confirmed has mined a lot as well. He is not the biggest, or not the biggest, the one that mined more.
Raf boy, Raffy boy, how did we set up the minor randomness in the game? We have a whole room for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Oh, we
If you
used to visit that room a lot, right?
Yeah, if you go quite a lot back into our streams, you will find sometimes we visit the logic room. Um, yeah.
I think we can visit before we close. We just go into editor mode. We just go
Oh.
down there
Mhm.
just to give a general overview of what happens to make all this game, which is kind of cool. Just playing the game, not having to worry about logic, and everything just happens on the game. But
So
we'll give
Go
it a
West
quick peek.
got one call today.
Okay.
All right, let's try to raffle one
Congratulations, Go
more.
West. Hmm.
Yep.
And while we do that raffle, okay, let me scroll up to see who was the first one to say this miner's name. I think I can say it already. Givers, do you want to throw out? Who do you think it was the miner that mined the most? Your own personal guess.
My own personal guess. Um, I don't know. Maybe let's call it the Yakazonium.
That's been one of the highest ranking as well. Hmm.
Of course,
Okay,
Go West and Blue Tulip. And all of the others in the future. The
and
future
all
is
the
very
others in the
bright.
future. So let me just say that actually the Yoke mined more than the Blue Tulip. Hmm. And the Yoke is not the miner that has mined most times. And I'm checking here. I think this is the time that we sent this.
So Rafi boy, Bay, sorry, Rafi Bay, sorry, not boy, Rafi Bay. We will show you the logic room if you're still around. After the last mine, yeah. Actually, it's been some time we did not visit that place.
It's been. We used to go down there every time just to grab pickaxes and show it. Okay, so the person that guessed it right, because most of the guesses were like this person or this person, and that isn't fair. It was Phantom Rebel Crumb. He guessed it right. The miner that has mined most times was Go West, making today its 23rd appearance on the show. Hell yeah, Go West. You just mined 23 times on these streams. He cannot just like, damn it. Oh, God. Well, but who guessed it was Phantom Rebel Crumb, so we'll be sending his way. Let me just take note real fast. Phantom Rebel Crumb. One master ticket. And before we close, we'll be raffling another master ticket. So this was an extra.
Interesting. Is Shakespeare here?
Hey, Shakespeare, how you doing? You just won yourself a mining chance. And Sir Darrell says, I've heard you talking about miners playing the experience.
Oh, you're here.
And at the end, submit a screenshot to get rewards. How will you prevent naughty people from abusing with some tools? Well, there's a couple of things of metrics that we can rely on that we'll be not sharing, of course, because that will be dumb. But Sudario, first, you cannot access the logic room. It's one box proofed, and I'm not sure how to get there. Secondly, there's another way to control that as well. And yeah, we'll not share it, but we have ways to detect if this is a legit or not legit high score. And if that does not work, we'll be learning along the way. We have to try it out, we have to test it and see how it works. But we do have a couple of guidelines to see if it's a valid result or not. We've got the OG Nobody as well in here. Hey, how you doing? By the way, I have to give you a huge shout out for everything that you're doing. I also got to look into your latest Voices of the Metaverse, and pretty cool. You're probably most likely the first musician or rapper for sure, but musician to be in the Sandbox and just making all those crazy cool musics about the Sand Fam, about the Sandbox. I do remember the Alpha song. That was just really, really neat. So I wish you a lot of success and hell yeah, let's keep going. We're a big family in here. Goes says, I did really want to say myself at first. Well, you should. Correct.
Rig yourself. Yeah. So we're mining with gold pickaxe for the
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare, and let us
Mm-hmm.
know what kind of block you want to mine.
Mm-hmm. Shakespeare, it's been some time since you last mined. I'm happy that you got to mine
Indeed.
again.
It
The
has to be
pickaxe.
very early for you at this moment of time.
Mm-hmm.
Gravel.
OG Shakespeare. And Surdari says it's more like changing with programs like Photoshop. Oh, that one is even easier because we've been told that we
Sorry.
get some access to metrics as well. So that is even an easier detection if you just Photoshop your number into it. It's like, oh no, this does not add up. So that one will be a easier way to control it. Blue Tulip is asking, how many times did I mine? Blue Tulip, you mined 19 times, counting today as well. Not that far from the Yoke. The Yoke mined 21 times. And you got yourself 19. So you're really, really close. Also, who mined a lot, it was 322 confirmed. You also mined 19 times. So most lucky miners, or the ones that get chosen more, you're like very, very close to one another. Srudario. So Sebastian did address that from, and I can quote this from the self-publishing AMA that happened. Basically,
We got
there's
silver ore.
nice, good stuff. Or from Sebastian AMA from the self-publishing. Basically, what will happen first, it is that all creators will be able to self-publish, and later on with time, you'll get metrics and statistics that you can get some info. We've also been told that, and you've seen it from, for example, Alpha Season 1, Alpha Season 2, and Alpha Season 3. They have put up several times metrics on how much a game has been played, how much this experience has been visited, the total number of daily players. So they do have metrics for that. This is a game built on Unity. And as you know, Unity allows you to take information on basically anything. How many blocks have you mined? How many pickaxes have you won? How many pickaxes have you broken? This is Unity. You can get all this type of data. So
Another silver ore.
So I think it will be a matter of time of unlocking these tools.
There's silver ore.
Damn, Shakespeare. Let's go. Shakespeare's buying a round of beers to everyone. Send beers. Yummy data. Yep, that will be yummy data. That data will be very important to all of us for so many different reasons, for so many different purposes, for so many different aspects. Only until recent, until like 1 year ago, I've realized why data is so important. Like honestly, I don't care for a lot of things regarding metrics and data because it's selling ads, that advertisers, etc., blah blah blah. But just in terms of gaming, like
4 silver ore. Wow,
okay,
this is a wow run.
y'all know when we all meet Shakespeare at the sandbar, sand beer is on him. I'm kidding.
And our pickaxe just broke.
Like Surdario. So also, if you don't know, Surdario is making the farmers community is making its own game. By the way, Surdario, in which engine are you building? I never asked you this, and it's quite a pertinent question.
Because I'm now learning is it on website?
I think so.
So it's
on
I
Unity.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But do you know if it uses 3GC, Babylon GC, or is it just standalone WebGL? Or maybe you already moved to WebGPU?
Also, you might want to translate that to common mortals like myself that are like, oh, they're having its own private. Okay, I know 3GS. It's like this pro. It's like this tool to yeah. I cannot do it. I don't know.
Basically, the thing is, how does the data move to your graphics card? Because yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah, we got 4 silver ores. That's very neat.
That's a
That's
great
well
run.
pickaxe. That yeah,
So
Unity.
that's
All right.
0.4 cents sending to OG
So it
Shakespeare later on today. Mhm.
probably WebAssembly then. So yeah, Boss Killer just taught me about this kind of thing, WebAssembly. It's really useful for games that need more performance. But yeah, when you do games on Unity, you can use WebAssembly to have a pretty hard to understand code, but a really well working code. Of course, in Unity you can edit in any way you want.
And Unity
At
has
least,
all of these type of data trackers or analytics, let's call it, that can see. For example, you're watching, you put up like the secret boss, and from there you're like, damn it, no one found the secret boss, and you can sort of from player behavior, you can kind of see like, okay, this is why they're not going for the secret boss because they're not able to find the secret key. Or some players did find the secret key, but they never managed to find the secret door. So you kind of be like, okay, we don't with that data tracking, we get to know what is breaking. Why aren't they achieving this part of the game as it was intended? And it's really cool to be able to track all of those stuff. So, for example, how many pickaxes you got? That is trackable on Unity. How many blocks did you mine? Which type of blocks did you mine? That's trackable on Unity. How many rewards did you get in each of those rewards? That's trackable on Unity. Just basically anything you do on the game is trackable on Unity, and we can get that data to make the game perform better, and you can get a better experience overall while playing the game. And we can also with that track hackers, bad actors as well, and find a way to ban them from the game. So it's very important to have those analytics and tools because there's metrics around them that helps the creators to manage the game. One box is like, they're revealing the secrets. They're revealing the secrets. Someone stop them. That's game dev secrets. You don't tell that they can see like what's the player behavior and how many pickaxes they mine and how many blocks they. It's important. It's a way to make the game more secure for everyone. And thank you, Unbox. Welcome in. So, Gibesh, what are we looking at?
yep. So this is logic that makes the game run. Um, it has a section for every material, and it has a protection system.
One of the protection systems.
One of them, yeah. And it does not look like much, but just imagine a lot of lines going from one box to another box, and it's a big spaghetti of connections and where goes what. And everything does need to happen in some sort of order, in some sort of, one triggers another. Yeah, and a lot of course,
Quests.
is regarding quests. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, but of course the biggest part of this
Security room.
yeah, security room. One update I want to make is just because of these parts. I will probably need to lower the ground and also make it somewhat one box proof, because if I'm correct, maybe one box might think something. I'm still always searching for ways to make everything more safe.
I feel like this is a challenge. One box. Do you hear Gibbons? She's like,
Well,
and hey, this is cool. If,
it,
if if one box can break stuff, and you're putting like a challenge for him, like, is he able to break that?
well, if everything goes right, what we have made in here, then one box should not be able to get into that room. But that's always no. It's always fun to be wrong and learn something new. So yeah.
And we have one last prize to give, which is another master ticket, which will be for open raffle, right? Well, since we're like 1 week away, let's do one for the open forum, and let's do one for the pickaxe owners. Let's give two master tickets today. Unless you try saying, what will happen to Twitch Live once the experience and avatars are available to the public? Will there always be mining sessions? Hell yeah. We'll
Yep.
always do mining sessions in here and give sand prizes. In the future, what we want to do is to make this even more special and bring that multiplier wheel more often. So every time that we have this stream, hopefully we can get the multiplier wheel maybe every time. But it's a road until there. But we'll be keep doing this because it's a place where we get to meet you. It's a place where we get to talk with you live. Also where we can share the news and tell what has been our struggles during this week, what have been the developments, what we're currently working on, and it's a great space to be in. I would not trade it for anything. So, affirmative, confirmed.
All right. So right now I will just make sure that everyone is in the list. I'm thinking how to. Okay, so Codizene, the Tempest Studios, did not fill that one. All right.
Well, let's take it in. And we've got Krishni. Welcome in. And while you prepare, let me open up Twitch to see who is streaming right now, because we will be wrapping up after these two raffles. And do not forget, you need to be here to claim the prize. You just need to type something so we know that you're watching the stream. And there's Andy
All
Ritchie.
right.
Okay.
So right now I do have all of the participants that we saw today, and let me just. All right. And here it is spinning.
That is
shuffle a bit.
public. Open.
And this is public, and or should we do both for one?
Oh no. Okay. So for example, pickaxe owners, their names are duplicated.
Some of them, not all of them.
The ones that are also in the pickaxe owner list.
Yeah. So this one is combined.
Let's do it. Let's do it like that. It's a bigger one. I like it. We'll spin it 2 times then. All right. Good luck. Let's do it.
Shuffle, 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 and let's spin.
All right. And while we do so, I'm going to start with my goodbyings for today. It's been a pleasure to be with all of you. I want to thank you for taking your time to be present, to ask questions, and to be part of this community and this game. It just brightens up every week, every day to be here with you, getting all your love, all your support, all your feedback. And at our end, we'll always be working hard to make sure that we're bringing you the best mining game in the sandbox, and not all. As you saw, there's board game prototype has arrived. Not going to spend time on that. We'll make another stream just to talk more things about the board game as well. But for now, I want to wish you a great week. Also, I want to congratulate Drakusha right in the chat to claim your prize, and we can respin it for next next master ticket winner. I want to wish you a great week as well. There's going to be the weekend. We'll be working hard to have all of those smart contracts live, to have everything ready to go easy and smoothly next week. Next Wednesday is going to be a hell of a stream, because we'll be doing the live raffle for the master tickets in here, and you get to see firsthand who are the chosen, who is the selected winners for the whitelist. And I think that is about it from my end. Gibash, do you want to say also some closing words for our stream. I know that this is like, but we have not even raffle. I'm just trying to do it both at the same time, and I'm
All
just
right.
speeding up. I'm just speeding up because I have a meeting that I'm already late. So forgive me.
All right. So Drokusha did not wrote.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Drokusha did wrote right now, just right now.
Okay.
So okay, let's. If the
Let's
wheel is still
validate.
spinning,
Let's validate.
Drokusha, this is not for the mining. This is for the. Am I correct? This is for the ticket.
This is for the master ticket, yes.
All right. Yeah, of course. Everyone watching in the VODs or watching in the future, thank you for being a wonderful person, being with us here, and yeah, just keep on being you. Thank you.
Keep on being
And the yoke is
yourself.
on you.
And the yoke is on you. All right, we've got 2 winners. The yoke for 1 master ticket. All is taken notes. We'll be closing the stream as we've got also some meetings and work to do to attend to get you the best mining game into the sandbox as soon as possible. So see you soon. All next week, we'll be around here. Anything, we're over the Discord, just right there. We'll always answer you, and have fun and stay OR. See you soon.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf titans with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?